What's going on, everybody? So, One UI 8 is rolling out to lots of different phones at the moment. Samsung obviously did this staggered approach, and I've had it on the S25 Ultra for a while. It's starting to go down to older phones now. But obviously, there's this isn't a huge update. Let's be brutally honest. There's tweaks to the software. So, just to show to you, this phone is on. We go down to software. And you can see there, One UI 8 Android version 16. So we're on the latest here. So here are my 5 sort of top new features, new additions that Samsung have added with One UI 8. So one of the new features from One UI 8 is around the wallpapers. So if we pinch in and we come down to wallpapers and themes, then you'll see here, you go to change wallpapers. If we come down to here and we come down to colors, you'll see that the top 2 there, you've got dynamic. So if we select that and apply to both, you'll see that you get this sort of dynamic approach. That's done. So if we lock it up, unlock it, you'll see you get this sort of like light effect. And then if we unlock, you'll see that it continues onto that. Now, this isn't particularly a good example. If sort of a lighter color would be better, but you'll see. So if we go back, pinch in wallpapers and themes, and then come down to colors again, and then we'll see the other one. So this is the other. This is my favorite one, which is the ball effect. We apply. Now we can change again the effect here down here. So you have that sort of burst effect. I quite like that one. We go up to done, and that then we should see that here again. There we go. That ball effect, and we unlock, and it continues onto there. So that's a nice new feature. Quite like that. Again, not groundbreaking, but it's a nice feature. Now, another new nice feature from One UI 8 is again around wallpapers. If we pinch in again, wallpapers and themes, wallpapers. And we can see here, we've got the under gallery section, we've got these suggestions for wallpapers. So we can choose. So this is basically taken from our gallery, some nice photos that we can select. So if I choose that one, here we go, we can apply that and do that. Now, another nice new feature is in the camera app. Now, previously when you swiped up on the screen, it would basically go from the back camera to the selfie camera. But now with a swipe, you can swipe up and it'll bring up all the quick settings. So it'll save you having to push a button. Again, it's a nice feature. Again, nothing groundbreaking, but it actually is actually pretty convenient instead of having to reach across and hitting a button, just swiping up.
Now, what I should have said at that point is that you can actually reverse it. So if you don't want that to be the case and you want it to be able to swipe up to be able to switch between the selfie camera and the back camera, then you can revert it. So what you do is go to settings and then come down to swipe preview, switch that, and then you can put it back to switch between cameras, or you can turn it off completely so that a swipe does absolutely nothing on there. Now, this one's quite a neat multi-function feature that One UI brings. So if you go into split screen with 2 apps, if I bring up settings here, for example, now previously, if you went from the middle, it's quite hard doing this one-handed. Well, if you dragged the top app down to about this far, the bottom app would just totally disappear. But now we've got what's called a 90-10 view now. So you can easily just bring up the bottom app now and then switch between the two very easily. Whereas before, bringing it that low down would have just got rid of the bottom app totally and you've had to sort of start it again. So again, not earth-breaking, nothing that's sort of revolutionary here, but that's quite a nice little split screen multitasking feature. Now, the final new sort of change to One UI 8 that I just wanted to flag in these sort of top 5 that I wanted to highlight is around the new quick share menu that we've got. And I think this definitely looks much better. So we go to share. If I wanted to share this image, and I come down to quick share. Continue, continue, continue. So we've now got this send
sort of section and receive. So this really does look a whole lot neater, a lot more tidier. So you can easily, see what has been sent to you, what you sent to other people in a quick and easy way, rather than before where it just it gave you no sort of history or background, or if you could find it, it was sort of buried. This again, I think it looks neater. And yeah, it's going to sort of make your life a little easier if you want to find out what you've sent to people quickly. And yeah, I think it actually looks nice compared to what we had before. So I think that is a genuine sort of nice improvement that we get in One UI 8. Now there are some other nice sort of new things in One UI 8, and I'm going to touch on those in another video. But let me know down in the comments, have you got One UI 8 yet? If you have, let me know what you think of it. What's the sort of the favorite new feature that you've got? But if you haven't got it yet, then stay tuned because I'm going to do a video around what phones are getting it and what phones have got it already. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, stay tuned for more Samsung and One UI 8 content. Cheers.